Hey there, folks. How we doing? Let's play with a new phone. It's 10:19 a.m. December 29th. Yep, Tuesday, December 29th. See that? That looks nice, man. It's like home. I'm anxious to get home. If y'all can remember what it's like, you would be too. Get this off. Come on. Okay. Okay. All the slander. All the slander. This is going to be about slander, but we're going to have something important, more important than the slander. We have an update first. Those of you that I'm sending stuff out to, I'm sending it out today and tomorrow. I started going to the post office yesterday. I'll be doing it today and tomorrow. I had to fire up the new computer, trying to get everything squared away on that. I want everything ready for Paul when he takes it. Who knows? He might even move in here. I don't know, whatever. It's going to be his decision. You know, it's going to be his house. Everything's going to be his. So anyway, you know how things are. Just wait 5 minutes and he changes. Like the weather in Georgia, in Atlanta. Slow down, Jay. I'm cooking. I got the AC going right now. So anyway, I'm about to get that out, and then I'm going to give you the tracking numbers. Okay, as soon as I have it, I'll send it to you in the emails. I got today and tomorrow to get some other stuff done, and I should be finished by then, and then I can do the animal spirit energy video. That'll be a long one, but please download it so you have it. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get some spheres made that I had promised out. Doing what I can. Anyway, that's the update. Now, as far as all this ridiculous slander going on against me, it's pretty funny. Speaking in a general tone, there's all kinds of nice things going on. I've told you the kind of money that I've produced volunteering my services for Michelle. Okay, let's just say it was a lot more than $200,000. Okay, and I told you I didn't have access to her bank account. Well, I didn't. I did have a credit card for expenses if I had a legitimate expense and something she okayed. And usually I call up about $15 to $40. Everyone, she actually she showed a piece of paper, nice big legal paper, crossing out, blacking out certain stuff on it, and said, "See, Jay had access to my account." No, he didn't. That account was the sign-up sheet, the initial account. The information, the sheets, the forms you have to fill out to open up an account. The account was for Open Awareness Incorporated. I was the vice president, okay, which actually entitled me to I don't know what, but I guess I got some gasoline for the truck out of it every once in a while, but it didn't matter. It just, you know, it was nothing. When the company paid for my gasoline when I went down there, heck, the first year and a half we were doing this together. I was helping her, and I helped her get everything set up. We used my bank accounts, my personal bank accounts, that I immediately put her on, so she could go down to my bank accounts and move money around. When that piece of paper that she showed that has my name on it for the bank, that was because I had to, two officers of the incorporation had to sign. So I had to sign. Now, if any of you have an issue with that, ask Michelle if I had open access to that account. No. Well, she might tell you anything. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, then she started taking some statements where she was moving money around. She can go in and out of all those accounts. I closed them now. I went down to the bank yesterday, and I showed them stuff off the internet where Michelle's literally taking my bank information, which she's a member of it. She's part of it. You know, she's on the account too. I'm the one who started the accounts, and then she attached to them. And I showed them where she's putting on the internet. Federal law. It's against the law. Michelle's broken 3 federal laws that I'm aware of so far. On my copyright, she had 4 different names that she was running everything, hiding everything through, with different passwords and stuff. And the guy at the government said, "Yeah, we're going to sell this real quick," and just wiped all that out. And of course, everything's mine again. And I'm taking care of things properly with the Copyright Office. And of course, all that goes to Paul, as well as the right to take all the other information that I have and put it together any way he wants and call it his own. So that's actually in the will. So he can take all the other videos, put it together. The only other person who has access to that material is Michelle, and if she tries to do something, whatever, Paul, just sue her. I'm kind of done with the silliness. So the bank account stuff that she's sending back and forth, you know, that she make a picture of, put it up there. Folks, she could take 10 grand and put it in my the 0717 account, which is, you know, personal expenditures. My expense account, which was literally my account. That's why I made it. I just put her on it at the very beginning, and then take a picture, take it right out. Doesn't matter. Michelle's been playing with money for about a year and 10 months. She's been messing with the money. As soon as we got her first 23 grand, she said it was gone, didn't know where it went, and I'm like, well, whatever. I thought I was going to leave her with this whole thing. Anyway, so that's that. I mean, you know, all this other stuff, whatever. Oh, this is the whole reason. Well, this is the main reason why I wanted to make this video. Some of those recordings that Michelle has made about stuff I've said about at her, at other, like about other people, as far as whatever's going on. I told Michelle would call me about every damn email, and I told her to leave me alone. I said, I'm helping you do this. This is your baby. Take care of it. I said, I'm not going to be here. You have to do this with these people anyway. I've got to literally I got to take care of my animals here. Okay, I've live alone. I've got to do, you know, some cooking and laundry, stuff like that. I've got to make the spheres. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I had a lot. I'm almost done now, and so I don't have time to answer all these emails. Okay, thousands and thousands of people know me. I don't have time for that. I can't. You never get anything done. It doesn't work like that. So, and she just keep bringing it up. She kept getting stuff on her head. I'd yell at her to clean it off. I wouldn't start yelling, but sometimes I get pissed. Sometimes, you know, she gets so mad at me. She'd say, damn it, you know, I said, it's 8 o'clock. You're up running around for a while. You got stuff hanging on your head. Would you get it off? And she gets so pissed at me. And then sometimes 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd say, Michelle, you got stuff hanging on your head. And I'd go to her 3 to 10 times a day cleaning the stuff off because she wouldn't do it. And she'd start yelling at me, and then I'd yell right back. You know, she's one of those people that'll scream at you, and then I tell her, don't scream at me. Don't you dare yell at me. And then she goes, oh, but I didn't. And then she picks it up right again, and then I'd cuss her out. I'd call her just about every nasty word I knew, whatever it take to shut her down. And then when she started doing this thing with the emails and wouldn't stop, asking me everything about every other email coming in, I said, look, I said, Michelle, you need to figure out how to do this, okay? Leave me out of it. I don't have time for this. And then she turned right around and just, I didn't say anything, just keeps going. I said, tell this person that they're crazy, I can't stand them, or what. I didn't say exactly that. I just say whatever. And she'd say, oh, I can't say that. I'm going to take care of this myself. And inside my head, I'm going, yay. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. So if I said anything, if we happen to be talking about someone, there was people calling. I don't know who they were. People emailed. I mean, I don't know who they were. I wasn't. Yeah, I had no intention of giving that person a hard time and talking bad about him. I was shutting Michelle down so she'd do her damn job. She liked to complain about how she didn't have any time, and I thought that was crazy because the only job she had was doing this stuff, taking my money. Taking the money that I created for her, volunteered services. All she had to do is run the money. So she'd take care of the cats, you know, that takes a little time. Whatever. She had enough time to take care of her gym members, you know, going to the gym, working out at the gym. Now her daughter and mom, you know, there's the beauty treatments, the chiropractor, massages, you know, all the important stuff that she just spent a whole bunch of money that just came back through my email on this, on that, another 600 here. Where's that money going? You know, she doesn't have any money. You know, she's got plenty of money. And then when I was left in the cold, you know, I finally said, that's enough. Every penny Michelle has paid me, it was either gasoline for the truck to go somewhere, or that's the way she paid me for what she owed me for all that stone that I just literally wrote on a receipt that I just said, you don't owe me the other $20-something thousand. I just wrote it off. And I signed it, John D. Essex, and that's my legal name. And then Jay Essex is what I've always gone by. So that took care of that anyway. Now, over and above that, I've brought over to her house, I don't know, 40 pounds of some Dragon Egg Star Essenite, about 30 pounds of some really high crystal Star Essenite from that one really strong vein. Actually, I feel pretty good right now. I'm getting a little help so I can get this out and be done with it. Anyway, so you know, that stuff's over there, that 22-pound crystal Dragon Egg Star Essenite. Michelle, I wanted to give you that for the horses, but you've turned this into such a nightmare, even breaking federal laws. And you're being made to do this because the souls are trying to stop the information from getting out. Their biggest thing, number one, was stop the books from being printed. It's only temporary. I'm in the middle of handling that right now. And then the second thing is to try to discredit me. Sorry, ain't happening. Nothing's being stopped. Michelle, Michelle's doing so much stuff. I don't want to talk to her directly. She had convinced them. She called the police and convinced them that she was it had the possibility of physical harm or something like that, and they said, don't talk to her. And I said, okay, fine. So therefore, I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not talking to her directly. And actually, now I'm pursuing her in court where she lives and where I live. So, and there's federal stuff too, whatever. Has it become insane? Yes. Am I going to worry about it? No. Not at all. Okay, this stuff is almost over. I'll be out here soon, and then I can do what I want. Anyway, but it's just like all of a sudden, there's all these new quote-unquote Jason Womble wannabes out there. That's not the best path, I don't think, for people, but whatever. Your gig, not mine. And even, oh, wait a minute, let's finish with this Michelle thing. Oh, that's so funny. sorry, that ain't happening. Anyway, it's let's see what else is there. So anyway, the only thing that the only thing there is that honestly I could have handled better is not is found a better way to try and get her to leave me alone with emails. But you know, let me ask you something: if someone spends a year and a half or something collecting recording, hey Herky, how you doing there, buddy? Gonna come down? Come on, good boy, honey. I'll put a new sheet on there. It's about 3 days old, huh? Okay, not now though, honey. I love you, buddy. Good boy. Anyway, where was I, Herky? Oh, man, I'm really enjoying fading. This is so nice, so pleasant. My memory's never good, and it's not any better now. Oh, and yeah. Anyway, is if someone's really recording this stuff, why are they doing it? And then she would start talking kind of really soft and sweet, and I'm like, wow, that's not Michelle at all. I mean, that's not her. And then next thing, I love you, Herc. I love you. You saying yes, I know. And then next thing you know, Herc just barked, little bark said yes. The next thing you know, she started pissing me off the way she knows she'll piss me off. I used to get really mad at Michelle when she started yelling at me, giving me crap, and I'd yell back, and she'd say, don't yell at me. I said, screw you. You started first, and then it got nasty. I said, screw you. Put $1,000 that you owe me from my Star SNite into my bank account, or I'm going to pull the plug. Okay? One time, I gave her that nice crystal to sell for $5,000, and I made her give me some of the money out of it. Sorry, it was my personal stone. Sold it for $5,000. Yeah, I think I ought to get a couple grand. What do you think, huh? So that was over and above the other money that she owed me. But anyway, it's stupid having to go here. I didn't start it. Okay? And after this, I'm done with this crap. It's garbage. Okay? And Tomo, Soto, Sori, Sada, whatever. Whatever, Tomo. Tomonori, Sato, Soto. Not making fun, just don't remember. Yeah, he's put some fear into me. He's a cool guy. I love him. You've heard me talk about him. He's gone crazy now. He flew across the Atlantic to meet me. I was very honored. We had a blast, real good time. He even gave me $1,000 tip. Okay, that's not the kind of thing I really ought to be throwing out there, but there's a reason for that. Okay, that, and he brought the 2 bottles of sake. One for me and one. I'm coming hurt. One for me and one for Michelle. Michelle doesn't drink, so she said just keep it. But anyway, I'm coming hurt. But anyway, and then he tried to get over here a second time, but he wasn't able to. That information needs to go nowhere, other than the fact that he cared enough to just, come over here, and he couldn't. Right now, there's a piece of Tomo came to me this morning. I looked at it, and I was like, dude, you being stupid? And when we astral project to each other, we have a straight face because we're out of the body. It's a part of him flown outside of the body. He just came up and he just stood next to me, and I said, oh, cool. We're close. Tomo's being run too. So I was trying to explain to him, when you've been at one extreme and then you go to the other, over what? Michelle and I having fights because of what she's doing with all the money I'm making for her, and the animals aren't getting helped? The animals and everything, that was my personal, over here at my house, that's my personal money. That was my personal money that fed them, not Michelle. Okay? So much for that. Anyway, that's enough of this garbage. I shouldn't have spent this much time on it, but it was time to get it out. Okay? There's a lot more I could talk about. I'm not gonna. Okay? It's not because I'm saving it for this lawsuit or whatever, this stupid stuff. No. I'll be gone soon. It won't matter. But it's really sad. But to be honest, it's kind of to be expected. Right now the strongest things over there, other than Aaron and Lily, who are doing everything they can to stay out of it, literally is all these little souls running around. They're letting them run around, show who they are. Their actions are sealing their fate. And those of you over here that are strong, especially family, source, and you're not cleaning yourself, and the souls are running you around, and you're doing all this, you might want to go back and check on a video that I put out about karma. Now, as I say that, the soul's over your head. It's like a big wet amoeba or something. But there's 6, 7, or 8 of them on everyone's head that's doing this stuff. They jump on you and have a blast, but it's hard for more than 7 souls to get on your head. They'll tell you, no, that's not it. Don't even look. So whatever, it's okay. It doesn't matter. All this is almost over as far as my job here. And then I'll get out of here and, take care of the rest of the garbage, swing that mop. Tomo, you keep talking this stuff. You put out this picture on Facebook, and you're trying to look really tough and like threatening or something. I think it's you're not threatening me. You and I have stood next to each other. You know who I am. I'm as concerned about you as I am flatulence to a tornado. But at the same time, I think you want to be a leader. You're trying to take up that role. That's good, but where are you going to lead them? And telling me to shut up? No. Nothing can make me shut up. Nothing. Especially not you. But let me ask you something, okay? Why do you feel the need to tell me to shut up when all you have to do is not listen to me? Okay? What's making you keep listening to me? What's pushing you to keep listening to me? Something on your head. Souls. It's like Michelle. She's emptying all her money out, going crazy now. She needs to take care of the horses and stuff, which are going to be taken away. But, whatever. It's little hints that are kind of like an elephant stamping through your backyard, that there's something going on that's not you. Okay? So, and there's a ton of you. Whatever, it's all good. Anyway, for everyone else listening, sorry to air this, but I'm not going to keep talking about it, but there's enough stuff that was put out there. I felt everyone ought to have some information on that. Like the fact that I had to sign the bank paper, but I was not allowed on that bank account whatsoever. If I went in to take money out, it just wasn't going to happen. You still trying to get through? You poor idiot. This guy's a nitwit. He's got so much garbage on his head right now. Anyway. Don't ever think that I said I was fluffy puffy. I've never said that. I've always literally shot from the hip. I tell it like it is, no matter who doesn't like it. Okay? Because my job's to tell you what it is. Okay. I'll have to go downstairs and block him. He's being profoundly stupid. I had to talk about him too. I'm not trying to throw dirt around about Michelle and Tomo, but when I talk about someone's abilities and good things about them, it's time for me to explain some other things because they're not acting right, and I already backed them, so I need to unback them. So anyway, and there's a lot more. Gabriel. Forgot her last name, Gabriel Music or something, whatever. It's one of her email things. She's polluted. But anyway, whatever. No big thing. Love y'all. Have a good one. And I got to get back to boxing and stuff and get it sent off. Miro, your stuff's going, man. It's still right down here. I'm about to pack it up. It'll be in 2 boxes, like I said, okay? And Jim, your stuff's coming. There's more. I can't. I'm trying to think right now. I can't. Anyway, love y'all. Have a good one. And I'll get that animal spirit guide energy video out here real soon, okay? Love y'all, man. Take care. And when people slander you and stuff, just try to laugh about it, and don't let it bug you. Because of where I am and what I'm doing, I had to address this, okay? Michelle's gone crazy, fabricating stuff, nothing but lies. It's incredible. It's one right after the other. So I had to say something. But y'all will know more as time goes on by finding out yourself. Love y'all. Have a good one.